Okay, guys, we are going to go over number 10 in your notes. So everybody go to number 10 because we didn't get to these today in class or yesterday in class, so we need to do them together. So what you know about mid-segments is that they're parallel to each other. So this goes back to parallel lines and transversals. So that is how we're going to solve for some of these missing angle measures. So if you look at your transversal that your angles are on, you can kind of, I'm going to start with this one down here. So if you look at your two parallel lines in your transversal, you can see that 59 and 4 are in the same spot. They're both on the bottom right and on the bottom right. So you know they're corresponding angles. So that means angle 4N is congruent to 59. So you know angle 4 is 59 degrees. You can kind of, I'm going to fill it in so we kind of see it all at the same time. Okay, then there's a few angles that I want to also solve for really fast. You can see that 2 and 127 and 5 and 59 are all linear pairs. So you know they add up to 180, so you can solve for those real quick. So that means angle 2 should be 53 degrees. And then angle 5 should be 121 degrees. Okay, so then you can look at two different things. We can look at this little triangle right here, and you can see that you only have one missing angle out of this entire triangle. So you can solve for angle 3 that way. So you have 180 minus your two angles, minus 59, minus 53. So you're left with angle 3 is 68 degrees. And since you know that this one, angle 3 is 68, then you can look at the whole big triangle, and you have your 1, 2, 3 angles that are within your big triangle, and so you can add those up. So 180 minus your 59 minus your 68, 180 minus 59 minus 68, and you're left with 53 this way. Or you can look at it like parallel lines and transversals. If you have your mid segment is parallel to the third side, they're on the same transversal. So if you look here and here, these are corresponding angles. Okay, so angle 1 is 53. So that is how you kind of apply mid-segment theorem to parallel lines cut by transversals to find your missing angles. So that's number 10. So let's go ahead and let's try 11. Let's do a little bit with some expressions, and then you should be able to do the rest of them. Okay, so once again, you know that your mid-segment is parallel to the third side, and so this has to be your transversal, and so you have to look at where your angles are. So you have this angle and this angle. So if you're looking at your 4 angles, you know that those are congruent. These are all congruent, and then your big angles are all congruent, if you forgot about that. So you know that they're equal, so anything that's equal, you literally take the two pieces that you know are equal and set them equal to each other. So 7x plus 4 is equal to 10x minus 11. And you solve and get your value for x. Okay, let's just, since I'm not going to solve this one, let's go ahead and also look at 13 real quick, and then we'll be done. So 13, similar again, you're finding angle measures. When we talked about mid-segment theorem yesterday, mid-segment only talks about sides. It doesn't have any relationship to angles, so that's why you have to apply the parallel part. So you have parallel lines, because your mid-segment is parallel to the third side. You know this right here is your mid-segment because these two, this is telling you that those sides are equal, so that has to be the middle point. It's saying that these two parts are equal, so that has to be the middle point, which makes that a mid-segment. And so you know your mid-segment is parallel to your third side. So then your two pieces are on one transversal. Now, this one's a little more difficult. This one and this one are on the same side and on the inside. And if you look, you have a little angle here and you have a big angle here. So there is no way that they can add or they can be equal to each other. So same side inside consecutive interior angles we know add up to 180. So these are not equal because they are not the same size. So 5x plus 2 plus the other angle, 11x minus 30 is equal to 180. So that's how you're going to solve that one. Okay, if you need to get help from somebody else or rewatch this video, and have a good day.